everyone, how's it going? This is an unboxing video of the Majestic Reflection Series Low A model. I just checked around when I was looking to purchase this. There was a couple of unboxing videos for the 5 octave, but there wasn't anything for the low A, and also not any examples of people playing the low A. So I thought I'd do that, and yeah, you can see what it's all about if you're thinking of purchasing a Majestic Reflections Low A Marimba. So these are all the boxes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes. This came in one box that was on a crate, and it arrived at the music store. It's about 150 kgs, so it's not easy to lift, or that it had to be forklift off the truck, and it was too big to fit in anyone's car. So what we did is we took the boxes out of the main box. We ended up with these, and we loaded it into 2 station wagons. We're able to fit it into the 2 station wagons and get it here. So this is where we've ended up. So I haven't unboxed anything. This was on the floor at the Auckland Albany store. So they'd saved all the boxes, so they repackaged it up. So it may not be 100% as new packaging that you might find if it had never been unboxed, but they've packaged it up, I think as close to how they found it. So look, we'll get into it. Start with the first box. It's just because I think I'll go the smaller boxes and then end up with the bigger ones to finish. I haven't got any particular system or order to this. So this box here is the natural and accidental bass section. Says so: Majestic resonator, bass section, natural, accidental. So that's what is supposed to be in this box. So let's have a look at that. Right. Got the old box cutter here. So this is obviously the black resonator model. There's 2 models: there's black and there's white resonators. Here's the first part of the resonator. I'll stick it all over to the side, and we'll join things together kind of as we can. So it's got like a rubber in between all of the struts that are joining up the resonators. There's rubber in there to stop any rattling, so it's a good start. That looks good. So there's so talking about that rubber, it's just in this bit in here between the outside strut and the resonator. Right, so that looks like that's our bass. And that'll have our see the low A. It's got that little bend in it for the low A resonator. Right, so that's one. Great, the guy from the music store is going to come back and pick up all the packaging at the end, which is excellent. Get it around here. It all comes obviously bubble wrapped. And this is the, so what did it say it was? So we've got the bass section, accidental and natural. So we'll have, let me think here, that must be the, I wonder if that's the naturals. Yeah, that'll be the naturals, because it's got the cutouts in it, in there. So this is the, accidentals part of the bar, and it will be at the front of the marimba on the bass end. So we'll have it kind of down this end, and then the other part will be opposite it here, I imagine. So it's looking pretty good. It's nicely made. Right, put that one over here. I'll just put some bubble wrap over that, so when they're lying on top of each other, they're not going to scratch. Cool. My kids are going to have great fun with all the bubble wrap, I can tell you. There we go, right. Okay, so that's one box. I'll get that one outside. We've got heaps of room in here, so as I go, I'll get rid of a box at a time. Right, get rid of that one. Okay, the next box I've got here, if I'm sticking with the resonators, this one is resonator treble section, natural and accidental. So right, it looks like with this the resonators come in the 2 sections, whereas I suppose the 5 octaves going to come in the 3 sections. You have that last little bit on the 5 octave. Okay. Again, really nicely packaged. We've got polystyrene on one side, got your bubble wrap resonator, and then cardboard as well. So it really there's no kind of slack within the package. It's all really solid. Take that one. So there's our treble clef. So that bit there is going to be clipping on. This will be the naturals because it's going to clip on that way onto the frame, and then you'll have your accidental treble up above that here. So you've got these little bits. I've watched some videos on how they work, and this will clip into the frame. I'm imagining that's what's going to happen. So there we go. That's that. Here. Right. And here's the next section. Okay. And this will be a natural our accidentals, and you can see you've got the cutouts in the front there where that's going to go. So that'll clip into the frame that way. So I'll just keep that protected. Right. Okay. Get rid of this box as well. Cool. Alright, I'll go outside. Okay, onto our third box, which is leg assembly treble end. We'll see if there's much to do as far as putting this together, or whether it's just raring to go already. Again, really well packaged, really solid foam and cardboard. It's all very specialised packaging to fit everything. To protect those 3 things, that's part of that. Well, it's not light, I can tell you that. Okay. See? That's really a really solid piece of kit, this. Okay. There we go. So here's their side frame. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. I'll bring that up. Like I say, it's pretty heavy. I'm just going to lock those wheels so that when I come to move it, it will be not running away on me. So this will be at treble end down here. The frame, the big centre strut's going to clip in there, and the resonators will hang off either side of that. Right, put that over here. Right, and we've got another box to get rid of. So next box, we've got another leg assembly. This is the base end leg assembly. And if it's anything like the last one, it'll be all ready to go, straight out of the box. A nice solid foam. Again, just really solid piece of gear. Okay, righty-ho, so here's our base end. It's going to go down here, and the struts will go on through there. Handle for getting it up and down, and it's the crank. There's a part that will fit in there, a clutch, and it will go right through to wind the whole thing up and down. So it's nice and smooth and easy to do. So I'll leave that down nice and low to start with. Cool, and then that handle just clips in there like that. Looks nice, and nice logo on there as well. Awesome. Right, again, I'll lock that wheel. There's the lock on it. There we go. There's locked, so nice solid locking mechanism there. Off, on, really easy to do, which is great. Okay, I'll move that on over here as well. Let's make some room for that. So many bits and pieces around here. Right. Alright, so that's our leg assemblies out. We've got our resonators out, treble and bass end. So I think next will be the main part of the frame and the bars. Next box. I'll leave the tone bars till last, then I can have the frame all set up and I can get the bars straight on there. So I'll move that over to the side. So this Marimba, this low A, is going to replace my my Yamaha 4000. It's a 1971 model, all nice Honduran rosewood, 4-octave, beautiful Marimba, a little bit rattly on the low end. I've got a little rattle on my resonator there, which I'm going to fix. But yeah, I'm going to be sad to see this one go, but I've got to pay for this one somehow. But looking forward to having those extra 3 notes, which opens up all the repertoire so much more. Right, get this big one out of the way. Okay, so that's the main frame. So we've got here we've got the crossbar, straight and curved truss, bass and treble end, and the transmission shaft. So when I was cranking up the handle, the transmission shaft is going to go and join those up to bring the whole marimba up and down in one go. Right. Again, really well packaged, everything's kind of got its place, and I mean, it seems like a little overkill for what's actually in there, but it's getting here safe, which is great, not damaged, so yeah, we've got to be happy about that. Right. Okay, so what do we have here? This will be, I imagine, they'll go that way there. Figure all that out. I might even join that together when the other bit comes out. So that'll be the treble end of the main the centre strut that everything comes off of. So if that's the treble end, I'll move this back a bit so you can see what's going on. And then hopefully we can join all this up. This will be the transmission shaft and possibly be the strut as well. So here's the transmission shaft. So I'll get that together later. There. And there. If you've seen pictures of this, this will be that curved part that goes on the bar like that. Help secure it, and I imagine that's the second half of that, and there'll be some screws that go into there, but I'll do that later. I'll get the centre frame put together first, and we'll come back to that. Right, so that'll go this way here, I think. I'll get rid of some of the stuff as we go. There's all the clips, all of the screws and that basically hold everything together. So we'll look into those later. So everything that's in there. Good. So you've got a picture on here of kind of how the pieces work. So transmission shaft, and then so that the sizes of those, the bigger one matches the treble end, and the smaller one joins up and matches the base end. We have the curved bar, so the curve kind of goes flat and then up from the treble end. So that's really helpful to see that. I'm not sure if there were instructions that had come with this, or whether they're in the one of the other boxes yet, but that'll go that way there, and then that'll go that way. So we can join those together later. I imagine that will come onto that bit over there. Right, let's get this out of the way. So I'd say that goes that way, and that clips in. I don't know if you can see it. Hang on. Cool. I'll just adjust that a little bit, down a wee bit. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's better. Right. Okay. So this will obviously go into there, and I imagine some of those screws will clip that together. So let's try this. Straighten that up, just like that there. And there's a screw that will go in there. Maybe before I do that, I'll make sure I read the instructions, just so I'm not putting the wrong thing in there. It's pretty obvious probably what they're going to be. There's only one different one, which is that one there. I think all the rest of them are, well, some of them are different. So some have got two ends to them. I think that's for the, from what I remember of the 5-octave one, you screw them up and screw them in. So that could be for that. But let's do all this one step at a time. So we've got the frame that's there. We've got the main racking system that goes kind of on top of that. So we'll see what's in there. I'll move this out of the way a little bit. Cool. Right. There's the other way. Come back to you later. It's into here. So this is the main frame, treble and bass end. This is the, I think this was the biggest box out of all of them. Out of all the boxes, this one here was definitely the biggest. Just adjust that camera again. There we go. Right. Take that off. It's really well double wrapped. So here's the base end. Let's grab that one out. Okay, and this has got that nice coloured finish on the end. I actually didn't know what colour it was. I hadn't actually seen, because there's two finishes. There's a like a walnut kind of end, and then there's this red kind of end. I assumed it was the red end, but I wasn't 100% certain. Just be really careful with this so I don't scratch anything. Cool. Nice and gently with that. Go. That's their base. This is part of the frame. This is the base end. To say it looks pretty nice. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that colour of that. So that's the end of it, the base end, and that'll clip on top of the central frame. We'll set that up over here just for now. Right, there's a whole huge bit of cardboard. That was what the base bit was sitting in on there, and then underneath it you've got a treble end of the frame. Now, still no instructions in here, so I'm going to probably just screw some bits together, I think. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Right. Here's the treble end of the frame coming out now. So that will go. Obviously, you get a nice coloured end again. It's got that kind of black to red or red to black finish. This part will clip on that way there. Alright, let's do some joining up of things and sort that out. I'll put some bubble wrap over here just to protect this as it's leaning up against it. Work. I'll find somewhere else to put that. I'll put it sideways. There we go. That'll be a bit safer. Right. Okay, I'll get rid of this box, and then we can look at. I'll check out, see if all the key, the instructions are in the keys. Otherwise, I'll just start putting it together. Bad boy outside. Part to get rid of. There. Okay, last box. Probably the heaviest box. One of the heavy ones. So, maybe this was the first box I should have opened. Structure manual. Okay, looking good. This looks like I've got all the parts here, which is excellent. So in here we've got a dust cover, which is great. So we'll definitely get that on at the end. And two pairs of innovative percussion mallets. Shu Shei Wu, I think. Shi Wu. Signature mallets, so very nice. I don't have any innovative mallets, so that'll be nice to have those and try those out. And then a box of little spare parts here. What do we got here? Got some extra little screws, little grub screws. We've got, I have to look in a bit further, but you definitely have some of those, the little plastic or rubber holders, eyelets for where the keys sit into it. So there's those in there. I don't really want to open this one just yet. I'll spill it everywhere. And there's some other little parts, or maybe they're all the eyelets. Anyway, spare parts, handy to have. Mallets, handy to have. Right, so we've got 4 lots of bars in here. So and that would match what's in the instructions here. So part of the way that this marimba is constructed is the bars come in 2 halves, even whether it's the 5 octave or the 4 1/3. So I've got all that. And looking here, I've got all those parts that have come out, which is excellent. So we'll leave those bars in there for now. Let's move that over there, out of the way. We'll start putting this frame together, and then we can come to getting those on last of all.